Hello guys, welcome back to another career mode video. Today we are at Imola with the start of this sprint race. So before the sprint race we will have to go through the qualifying. And as you can see here in the race, it will be a very wet race in the starting and later it will go to a dry phase. So according to that, we are adjusting our setup so that we can have some indefinite quali pace and sprint race, and also we can have some stability in the race. So we just adjusted our setup accordingly, and now we are here with this qualifying session, and we are just going to aim to get at least P18 or P19 because we are at the starting stage and our car is truly a back marker here, so we cannot expect much from it, but still we need to buck up our performance. And as we come to the end of our first lap, and probably the only lap because it is very difficult to improve here, we go P20 here, so quite a performance because it is what we expected, and we need to have more improvement in our pace as our teammate goes P21. So we are fighting with the Williams Racing here in the starting stage of our season 1. So again we will have to go through some practice programs so that we can gain some points and we can use those points to upgrade our car and facilities. So we are moving on to this chassis section. We are planning to do some upgrades in this chassis section, and hopefully it will give some much needed stability to our car in the mid-speed corners. So here it is the start of the sprint race, and here is 5 lights, and away we go for the start of this Imola sprint race. And we get a bit of wheel spin here, and which lets the other 2 competitors to overtake us, which is our teammate and Latifi. So we are going to be in the P22, and we almost did a massive dive bomb on our teammate, but again he overtakes us through this left-hander. So we have to play this patient game here, and we almost again crashed onto the back of Latifi. So it is a very dicey situation here in this Imola sprint race as we try to go around the Tifosi corner, or whatever that corner name, I just forgot it completely. So yeah, and we just have to be patient and do not get the wing damaged, so that it is already a sprint race and it is very hard for us to get points, and if we get front wing damage then it becomes even more sketchy as we almost lose our back end because of that corner. So it is quite a challenge with this car, especially in this track which is more dependent on high speed, and also there is the Aqua Minerale corner which is quite an oversteer during the exit. So our teammate overtakes Latifi, and now we overtake Latifi by going down the inside and onto this penultimate corner. We and our teammate, again we had a backslide, so you can see the car is quite sketchy towards the rear end. So we need to keep that in mind, and we cannot just go full throttle during the mid corner because otherwise we will just go into a spin. So yeah, we need to be composed and make sure our car just follows whatever we are doing and it does not get impeded by our reckless throttle usage, which is quite a thing in this game. So yeah, we have thinking about going down the inside of our teammate here, but we wait for another lap and we just tap him on the diffuser. So but it did not give us a damage because it was just a light tap. So yeah, this is how the race is progressing till now, and we are hopeful that we will be at least able to get some P19 or P18 because that is our target in the season 1 of this career mode series, because honestly we are just back markers as we go down the inside of our teammate in this chicane. And now we are behind Vettel, who is in Aston Martin, so we need to get things quickly because obviously we cannot get the points, but it will be quite a reward if we can get into the top 15 at least in the sprint race. I know it is very overwhelming, but yeah, again in the lap 4 I think our teammate overtakes us and he locks up right at the first corner. So but however Latifi also overtakes us, so the Williams has got some straight line speed because he got the DRS maybe, and that is why he was able to overtake me here. And again we are just picking up our places, like we try to go around the outside, but again that oversteer moment and losing the rear end of the car is quite a thing which we need to get acclimatized to. And we take the inside line through this section, and here at the Aquaman alley again nothing happened there. So we move on to some laps later. Again at that corner it is the Raiden just wants to step out, so I always find that corner quite a challenge, and especially in the wet race. So in the wet race we need to keep mindful of that corner, because otherwise we'll be going to half spins every now and then. So we need to play the throttle and brake pedals very lightly and do the needful thing at that place. So yeah, again at this chicane it is quite a tricky thing because the car is sliding all over the place, and we are also running short of ERS. So again Albon just tries to overtake us, but go as per the plan for him, because as you can see he just slammed right at the rear wheel of our car, but fortunately neither of us got any damage. So again now we are planning to overtake our teammate here, because he has Vettel in front of him who is giving him the DRS and slipstream, and he is just rapid at the straight. So we need to be more, as Vettel just misses his braking point and goes straight into the gravel, and our teammate overtakes him, and we overtake him, as you can see in this replay. So yeah, that's quite a fortunate thing for us, because the Aston Martin made a mistake, and now here we are chasing our teammate. And not gonna lie, he's performing good as per to this race, because in the Bahrain he did get a DNF, and in the Jeddah also he could not perform well. In the Australian Grand Prix also the performance was not, he was I think P20. So yeah, our teammate needs to really perform here. Obviously we don't expect much of him because of the car which he is in. So again we also go into the gravel because of the understeer, and maybe because of the dirty air which is given by our teammate. So again we just fast forward these laps so that we can at least understand at what race and what pace our teammate is going through, and we are just constantly trying to overtake him, but it is quite a challenge in this track because the overtaking zones are limited and we are also running short of the ERS. So it is quite a thing, as Max Verstappen wins the Imola sprint race and he gets the 8 points, and we are going to suffice with this P20 and our teammate will get P19. So this is kind of a thing because we tried to at least not be at the bottom two. So maybe this was what it is meant to be. So maybe this was a good thing, because at least we are improving, we are not at the bottom two at least. So yeah, hopefully we can move upwards from this place, and hopefully we can be able to challenge at least the P15 and P14s. And here we complete the sprint race and go P20, and our teammate gets P19. So yeah, this sprint race was quite a enjoyable experience, and hope you guys also liked it, as Verstappen wins this race and Hamilton and Russell get the P2 and P3. So they will be starting at the front end of the grid tomorrow. So hope you guys like this video and do subscribe this channel so that you can get more of these videos, because we are playing with this cockpit camera and a controller. It is quite a challenge to play, but I like playing like this only. It gives a nice experience. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and we'll meet again in the race at Imola next weekend. Thank you.